Mr. Cohen.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor, a great honor to be here today. Birthright citizenship is a core value enshrined in the first sentence of the 14th Amendment. With the exception of children of diplomats, members of Indian tribes, and hostile enemy occupiers, the Birthright Citizenship Clause provides that all children born in this country are citizens entitled to the full blessings of our democracy. The immigration status of their parents is irrelevant. The view of birthright citizenship that I've just expressed is compelled by the plain language of the 14th Amendment, by its legislative history, and by Supreme Court precedent. Those offering a contrary view must bear a heavy burden of persuasion. The Birthright Citizenship Clause, as a number of you have noted, provides that all persons born or naturalized into the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside. On its face, the clause makes no distinction on the basis of one's parents' immigration status. From a commonsensical point of view, children born in this country are subject to the jurisdiction of the state. They must obey our laws, they must pay taxes if they earn income, they can be jailed or removed from their homes and placed in foster homes. As Professor Graglia noted, Plyler adopted this commonsensical view, although he apparently believes it's wrong. In the seminal case of Wong King Arp, the Supreme Court made it clear that the blessings of birthright citizenship do not turn on the immigration status of one's parents. As the committee knows, the case concerned the status of someone born in this country to Chinese parents. Under the law at the time, his parents were ineligible for citizenship. The court pointedly noted that the parents were subjects of the Emperor of China. Nevertheless, the court ruled that Wong Kim was subject to the jurisdiction of this country under the 14th Amendment and therefore a citizen by virtue of having been born here. The legislative history of the 14th Amendment powerfully supports this understanding. During the debate of the proposed amendment in the Senate, Senator Cowan focused on gypsies in an effort to persuade his colleagues not to support birthright citizenship. He described gypsies as pariahs. He said that, and this is a quote, "They were trespassers wherever they go." Trespassers. That's about as close as it gets in 1866 to so-called illegal immigrants. No one in the Senate took issue with Senator Cowan's stereotypic description of gypsies. No one claimed that they were not trespassers. But what other senators did make clear was that the Birthright Citizenship Clause would confer citizenship on the children of gypsies. The Supreme Court in Wong Kim Arp took note of this fact. The Wong Kim Court emphasized that the 14th Amendment's grant of birthright citizenship is very broad. The court also emphasized that while Congress may have plenary authority over immigration, including the authority to legislate against those who are unpopular, it is powerless to limit birthright citizenship by ordinary legislation. The only way that that can be done is by constitutional amendment. That is the course that those who oppose birthright citizenship must pursue. Let me use one of our cases to illustrate why I hope that those who want to change the law are not going to be successful. Recently, we had the privilege of representing a young woman named Wendy Ruiz. She was born in Florida and lived there all her life. Yet the state was denying her the possibility of in-state tuition because she couldn't prove that her parents were here legally. We sued and won the case, and the court, citing Plyler, emphasized that we shouldn't visit the supposed sins of the parents on their children. Last fall, after attending college, Wendy spoke at the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. That's the church from which Dr. King and his allies launched the modern civil rights movement. She told a deeply, deeply American story. She talked about the struggles of her farm worker parents. She talked about her determination to get an education. She talked about her dream of becoming a lawyer so she could give back to the community. One day, I hope that she gets to testify before this committee. It is simply inconceivable to me that our country would deny the blessings of citizenship to the Wendy Ruizes of the world. Our immigration system may be broken, but we should resist the calls to roll back the constitutional guarantee of birthright citizenship in an effort to fix it. The clause expresses a fundamental principle of our democracy, that there are no second-class citizens, that all persons born in this country, regardless of the status of their parents, are equal citizens under the law. I appreciate it, Mr. Chairman. Look forward to your questions.